That first time that I speak to her, I just fancied her.
David and Victoria Beckham are looking back at how their love story first began. In a sneak peek clip of the former soccer star's upcoming documentary, Beckham, which hits Netflix October 4th, Victoria recalled the moment she met David at a soccer game in 1997.
The fact I went to the games really was just to kind of, some would say stalk him, I would say see him. When I saw him in the footballers' lounge, all the other footballers were at the bar, but he was standing talking to his parents, and I'm very close to my family, and I loved that side to him.
And it's clear David felt the same way the moment he locked eyes with his now wife.
That first time that I speak to her, I just fancied her.
I just fancied him, and it was as simple as that.
2 years later, the pair tied the knot and went on to welcome 4 children together, sons Brooklyn, Romeo, and Cruz, and daughter Harper. Brooklyn recently talked to Access Hollywood about his marriage to Nicola Pletz and the relationship advice his own parents gave him.
Brooklyn, I love that, and I mean this sincerely, that you have really adopted the advice of happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
Like, you really seem to have gotten it together on that.
Yeah.
How did you learn it? Who told you? And who was the example of like, well, listen, if it's gonna go well, it's gotta go her way in a lot of ways.
It was my dad. It was my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was just like, just live life and just make sure your missus is happy. You know, that's what he told me.
That's a good advice you can get,
yeah.
I think.
I do everything to make her happy and make her feel comfortable, so it's good fun. You know,
love
girls run the world and guys just live on this planet, so.
You're not wrong about it. You are not wrong about that. It is cool to think about your dad giving you that advice and now being, we're almost, a year now away from the anniversary of you guys' wedding?
Yeah, we got married in April last year, so.
Doesn't it fly by?
Crazy.
Right.
I love it though.
Yeah?
The thing is, like, when we were engaged, like, saying, like, fiance was just, like, annoying. I just, like, wanted her to be my wife.
Really?
You know, now I can say, like, oh, my wife, you know. But I can still call her my missus, so.
Brooklyn, I don't know that I've ever fallen in love with someone I have interviewed in such a quick amount of time. You literally just said calling her my fiance was like annoying because I wanted to call her my wife. That must be one of the sweetest things I've ever heard anybody say about their partner. But there is something about the way, at least I'll say this, and I hope that you understand this with the utmost respect. There is something about what you share in your relationship and the way that it encourages other people to be loving and kind to their partners, to recognize that loving and kindness in their partners. I've seen headlines about you, like, people are saying that we need more men like Brooklyn Beckham after they realize he's the perfect husband. And I know that there's not a situation where you really are the perfect husband, but that it does seem to be an intentional message that, like, I love my wife, and I'm doing everything I can to make her life as great as possible.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's made my life 100 times better, and, you know, I just think, like, it's probably the most important part of someone's life is finding the right person to, you know, because that's your whole life after that point, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
you know, I'm excited to be a dad, and I just can't wait.
Wait, so you do want to do the larger family thing? Are you guys gonna follow your own models with, like, the big family?
Yeah. I mean, I always say, obviously, I'm not the one having the baby, so it's however many she wants, but she's told me she wants a big family.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay, give me a range. Like, we talking 3 to 4, we talking 5 to 6, 7 to 15, like, what's the situation?
You know, we've had conversations, and she's like, oh, I kind of want 4 or 5, and then we want to adopt 2 or 3, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.